Okay, so hello there, and welcome back to another video of mine. Today we have some new Kobra Tech to show you, namely this machine up there, and machine at the end. So first of all, this here is a Demibolt rail curver, so basically it curves the rails into the shape for a 1.7 Demibolt, for which you only need normal rails, by the way, not the other ones, only normal rails. And for this thing, we have the front section here, which is the actual rail curver. And in the back, we have a new flying machine. It's not actually that new anymore, but it's I haven't made a video on Kobra Tech in so long that this is actually kind of new. So this is a new flying machine made by Shinji and divided by Zero about 1.5 or 2 years ago or so. It's a very, very cool design. Very, very compact. If you compare it to Myron's old engine, which I also showed in like the last Endcrystal Generator video, it's a lot smaller and it's also a lot faster. So it's not talk long, let's just start it up, start all of them. So we have 4 directions here for the 4 directions of rail curving that you might need. And these are mirrored and rotated in ways that the update order works out. Yeah. So let's see it. Over here in the front, we have the actual rail curver, which curves twice in one direction, then twice in the other. And then here in the back, it straightens them out using this feed tape mechanism. And then you basically get this shape here, which is the exact shape that you need for Demibolts. So the way this works is that in the front, here we have a 2-bit binary counter. So this piston here is basically the second bit, and this redstone block is the first bit. So you can see this cycles every time it moves forward, and this cycles every second time. Yeah, and this piston here is responsible for either creating the right update order or the right delays to move these 2 detector rails over to make this thing work. Yeah, so here we have a redstone block because this is the north direction, the south direction we don't have a redstone block. But let's maybe look at the other ones. So you can see they all work very well. So we can see some curved rails there and some curved rails here and there and here. And the way you actually make your Demibolt is by getting some blocks and then placing pistons and solid blocks next to the curved rails like this. Okay. Quickly gonna build this up to show that it actually works. Okay. Here we go. And of course need a minecart too. And then we can go ahead and write the Demibolt. Very fun. Okay, then the next part is this here. This was an idea by Rechenmaschine to basically use modern concepts in older versions of having colliding flying machines, because this flying machine is actually small enough so that it's feasible to actually build multiple of them. So here we basically built 2 flying machines. One of them is a fast 24 game tick variant with only a single piston here, and the other one is a slower 27 game tick variant with 2 pistons here. And basically we start them both up with some delay, so the first one goes a while and then the second one can catch up. So let's see this. This is currently connected to this dungeon generating Cobra. You can hook it up to whatever you want. We've used this also, for example, for peak spawner generation already, and then some other stuff. But yeah, this is quite useful. So let's actually start up. There's a timing circuit here. Basically uses a hopper with items, and you can basically determine how long it should run for. And then this guy will catch up with that guy and power some pistons here in the back, which will completely break this thing, but that doesn't really matter because we only really want to stop it. And we don't really want to start it up again. So yeah, let's wait for that to happen. It's gonna take a while, but let's do tick rate 50 or something. You can see it slowly catching up. Okay, and once it starts powering stuff, it'll stop, and now it stopped over here in this position. So that's this. So this flying machine enables quite a lot of new interesting concepts, like this, or the stuff that I have in the end. So there's, okay, please load, come on. Thank you. So there's a lot of new other Kobra Tech too that I want to show. Namely, we have a new Instant Sidewards Extension made from a layout that was originally created by Jan, but he never actually finished it, or at least I don't think he ever finished it. But I finished it like 2 years ago already, which is this guy. So this is a new Instant Sidewards Extension. If you compare it to the old one, it's a lot smaller. It's only 3 high. It's like 12 long or something. So it's a really small Instant Sidewards Extension. And importantly, it only has a single phase. So these pistons don't retract twice anymore. So they don't extend, retract, extend, and retract anymore. But instead they only retract and extend, and that's one cycle. So this thing can run twice as fast. And the first thing I did with it is I hooked it up to an Endcrystal Generator. So this is the best Endcrystal Generator that we have at the moment. And if you compare also this Endcrystal Generator to the last one, this is a lot smaller. It's like half the length and half the resources. So that's a good improvement, I'd say. Yes, let's actually run it. Interestingly enough, we have this long back section here, so you can probably tell in the back here is again the flying machine. But this flying machine is actually too fast for this guy. So I developed a mechanism that basically updates this piston, because this piston is the one that actually pushes everything forwards, from a backwards extension. So here we have a backwards extension. I don't actually know who came up with this. It was either Skye or Jan, maybe both of them at the same time. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, we have this backwards extension here. And it basically goes to this point here, and this redstone block goes backwards and forwards. And in that way, it can actually move over this extension here, which updates this piston. So let's see it working. To start it up, we just have to activate the backwards extension here, and I usually do that with just a redstone torch, like this. Okay, so we can see here, this is a bunch of delay, make it work. And then the backwards extension comes and activates it. Let's actually see that. Very fun. And then this thing is of course connected to this Instant Sidewards Extension. So it's first actually this thing is perfectly timed, and I can actually show it over here. So the signal comes in. You can see here, there's the reset signal, comes in, and then immediately the forwards push signal comes. So this thing is very well timed. And then let's also have a look at the Endcrystal Generator, which again has our feed tape here. And maybe let's actually go like slower or something. I don't actually know when the signal comes. Maybe I should have missed. Yeah, missed, that's right. Okay, should come soon. So we can actually see one cycle here happening in slow motion. Come on. There we go. You can see the feed tape here. Okay, now this pushes over to the double extension, and then this guy in the front pushes it back up. Okay. So I won't show the thing generating any crystals. It works though. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. So lots of new Kobra Tech. I mean, it's a slow progress because there are not many people working on it. Pretty much mostly me. Um, so kind of limits the amount of progress that can be made. But there's also not much you can really do. We pretty much explored most of it now. There's one more project involving Kobra Tech, which should, I always say, should come out at some point in the future. But I won't spoil anything yet. Um, uh, but yeah, and that's it from my part today. Hope this was somewhat interesting. Some new technology here. And yeah, bye. Oh, the world download is in the description.